Hello, what is up? What is happening? Today I'm going to show you two of the fastest bikes in Riders Republic. There was one bike that was the fastest, and now there are two. So there's one bike that came out that is even faster. So we're going to show you both of those bikes and show you what they're all about. So we'll show you how fast they really are. So we'll show you the one that was originally the fastest first, and this is gonna be a pretty quick video, just kind of show you just how fast they are. So here's the first one here, the Dromonator. So this is got the 75 speed, 83 sprint, and 25 absorption, and then bad grip at 1, but it makes up for it with the speed and the sprint. The gripping is bad, I believe, because how thin the wheels are. You see how thin the wheels are? They look like pizza cutters. They look like pizza cutter wheels. So yeah. So this was originally like the fastest bike in the game, pretty much, at least for the road and for races and stuff like that. So it is definitely not a trick bike. So I wouldn't recommend doing tricks with it. But you do appreciate how fast it is. It's great for races, and it really comes in handy. It comes in handy even, like it's good for those challenges. Like if you got a lot of challenges, Dad will say, okay, beat this at this time, or beat it below this time, whatever. So this bike can really come in handy when you need it. So even if it's for dirt bikes, even if it's for, bikes that are, trick bikes, so type of races. So I mean, I've done it before where I was like, okay, it's a race for the trick related bikes, but I use this and it's like, okay, I'm able to get the time that I wanted to get because I got this bike here where it's got the extra speed. Now you may crash more because if you do with jumps, this thing's pretty fragile, so it won't handle certain jumps. You may crash quite a bit, depending on how many big jumps there are, how many, fair amount, medium-sized jumps there are, and things like that. So, but yeah, so this bike is pretty quick. So it's a little hard to tell because we're going uphill. So what we're gonna do is just turn around real quick and go back downhill. But even going uphill is not too bad. So it's pretty solid. Get our sprint back up. Go back down the hill. We're heading back to the Riders Ridge. Head back home. Take me home. So, right. And you see the speed. So yeah, very fast. Like I said, it's definitely pretty fragile. So like I said, in terms of like, with jumps and things like that. So just keep that in mind. But this is the original fastest bike, pretty much. So, and you can tell it's a highly rated bike too. I mean, what's the rating on it again? It was like. What was the rating on it? It was 850. So for the FK, so that's very high. So it's one of the highest rated, gears pretty much in the game. So overall, so it is very fast for compared to the other bikes. There's a lot of racing base bikes that are like 70. So this thing's like an 80 freaking 3. So it's really fast. So we're considering. So yep. But alright, so we're gonna go and start over here, and we're gonna go and switch over to the new champion of fastest bikes, and that would be the jumbo bike. You've probably seen this before. I'm sure you've seen this many times before, because everybody has it, so you should have it too. So this is the fastest bike in the game. It is got the highest BK or FK in the game, really. Well, tied for the most anyway, 999. So it's got a really great rating, obviously, and then it's got the sprint in 90, 95 speed. The grip is 100, absorption in 92, and then the air rotation is only 30, but that's because of the sheer size of it, because of how thick it is. It's thick. It's THICC. So it's thick. So it should be called a thick bike, to be honest. So yeah. So this one is really good too. As you can see, it can climb up it can climb up these hills a little bit easier. As you can tell, because it's just faster. It's just more powerful, and yeah. So it's like a little monster truck, but like a bike, So. And the best thing about this bike is, this is really like if it's not the best piece of gear in the game, it's one of them. I would say it's probably tied with the rocket skis, because the rocket skis are like super versatile. So this bike is extremely versatile too. So this bike is very versatile. It could go on most terrains. So I could go through, of course, the grass, of course, and trying to get to some snow here. And let's see here. Let's go down this way. We actually did this on the stream too. So if you look back on the stream, we did this as well. So let's go down here. As you can see, going downhill here, it's just now you're going downhill on a bike. It's still gonna, even in the snow, it's still gonna go down, of course. But check out how it lands, though. See how you land? So it's good. It's really good. And ooh, do you see that? Do you see your head? Oh my god. but yeah, you see how good it is in all this terrain. So even in the deep snow, so it's really good. So it's just an all around great bike. So everybody should have it though. Everybody should have it. At first, it was only limited to people that had like the season pass and stuff, but I believe everybody has it now. So if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, but maybe you didn't notice it because they don't really tell you, to be honest. Not really. Just kind of like, oh yeah, you got bike. Oh okay. So yep. So definitely look into your gear section and look for it. So I highly recommend this bike. It's a lot of fun to use. It's extremely versatile. It's good on all terrain, all style of everything. On snow or grass or rain, whatever. It's good on everything. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you found this helpful in any way or anything else, then feel free to subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So not only do we focus on Riders Republic, we focus on other games as well. It's kind of a variety channel. We've been doing a lot of Riders lately. But feel free to join me for the adventure. Subscribe. We play and focus on like the Dark Souls games, the Life is Strange games. So that's going to be the remaster coming out for that in February. So looking forward to that. And we'll be playing that and some other games in between as well. So feel free to join me for the adventure as well as the Riders Republic stuff as well. So feel free to subscribe, and I would really appreciate that support for more Riders Republic content. And the Riders Republic content it's gonna be pretty random. It could be just gameplay, could be with commentary or without commentary, could be some tips. It could be a lot of different things. So you get a variety when you do subscribe. So feel free to go ahead and do that if you so wish. Like I said, it's very much appreciated if you do. I'm also on Twitter at GhostPandaStorm, so feel free to follow me there as well. I'm talking writers all the time. I'm talking some of these other games as well that I mentioned and more. So feel free to follow me there on Twitter as well. I'm on there all the time. So, but on that note, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year to you, and I'll talk to you in the next video or stream. Peace, adios, sayonara. Ghost Panda Storm, out of here. See you guys. Jumbo bike. Woo. Wee. Yow. Crunch.